What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. You know, the celebrity world, it relates so much to the manosphere community because we get to see things play out, because despite celebrities having fame and money, they are not exempt from the trials and tribulations of life. And that has a lot to do with the red pill. Okay? And I want guys to always know something. Like my grandmother would always say, going to church, no matter how many years you've been going to church, you're always vulnerable to the devil. That was an old saying in the black community. You're always vulnerable to the devil. And even though you're successful, you understand women's nature, you're always vulnerable to things that can happen. And the red pill is like something that you grow into over time. You never learned it all. Unfortunately, Kanye West made a mistake. He had a wife who wanted to be with him. He kept showing a lot of signs of weaknesses. He eventually lost respect. She lost respect for him. And again, Corey Wayne says it best. Whenever a woman has an attraction level that falls below 50%, that's when she's going to want to break up. And that's what happened with Kanye West. He was showing more weaknesses than strengths. This happens, and if you look at a lot of times with the white dating coaches, and I was talking to Alpha Male Strategies about this before. With the white dating coaches, what you see is that their topics revolve around getting a girlfriend back, getting an ex back, maintaining a long-term relationship with a woman. That's a lot of their content. Coach Corey Wayne and some of the other guys. And our space is more about hooking up with girls, short-term commitments in the black manosphere space, but not so much long-term. So when you look at long-term things, and typically women initiate this, a woman says, listen, I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to move on and try something different, but we can be friends. Now, she's ended the relationship. There is nothing that you can do. I've been dumped. Since I've been doing very well. And one time it was being dumped by, it was no contact. She just stopped talking to me. Oh, I tried to reach out to the young lady and why are you doing this and why are you tripping? And it just made it worse. Every time I did it, it made it worse. And I still had options with other chicks. I just kept doing it, and it made me look stupid. And I kept doing it, made me look worse, right? And what Kim Kardashian, once she wanted to file for divorce with Kanye, one of the things that he could have did was, you know what? Okay. I understand. I made a lot of mistakes. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead on, and continue on with my life as much as I can. And if you change your mind, we can come back and deal with it. I believe that she was open to that. But Kanye West, he failed this test. And so what he started to do was he started to even become more feminine. He started to attack her more. He started to attack Pete Davidson more. And I'm going to just be honest. Pete Davidson is nothing like Kanye West as far as accomplishments. We're not talking about the same thing here. Pete Davidson is also a younger man, but I can argue at the same age that Kanye was when Pete Davidson was at. Pete Davidson's not there yet. In comparison to Kanye, even in Kanye's younger years, Pete Davidson is a bum. Now, he's taller. He might be white, but he's not Kanye West. But Pete Davidson, despite Kanye West, kidnapping and burying him alive on the Easy video, coming after him on Instagram, making shots, Pete Davidson finds it hilarious. He's in his masculine frame. He doesn't get out of his personality just because Kanye West wants him to. Kanye West is the one that is having a mental breakdown. And in comparisons to the both of them, what happens is this. He pushes basically what Pete Davidson does. He is going towards Or what I'm saying is, Kim Kardashian loves him even more. Every time Kanye comes for him, he's just solidifying the fact that Pete Davidson is a more masculine man. Because Kanye West, and I'll tell you guys one thing about money. Money can get you in, but it won't keep you. I've learned that. I've made starting in 2017. There is nothing that I wanted for myself that I could not buy at the end of 2016. So I've had 6 years, a good run of making not the most money, but enough money to I've been to different countries. I can fly first class whenever I want. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying this is my lifestyle now. My lifestyle is completely different from what it was 10 years ago, where I couldn't afford to do anything. But I want to say that even though I have this money now, it doesn't, when a woman looks at you as a man that she can't respect, your money is nullified. It doesn't matter because she looks at you as a punk. And somebody like Kim Kardashian, who already has her own money, your money cannot be used as a provider tool. She can provide for herself. She doesn't need your money. So she's looking at Kanye based on masculinity. And a lot of times when a guy gets dumped and your girlfriend has moved on, and you know you could have played some error in the ways, the best thing that you can do is go on and live with your life as much as it hurts. I've noticed, ending things on bad terms, which is something that I typically have done in my life. It's not worth it. Because what it does is shows that you're weak. And there'd be really good reasons why you want to end something on bad terms. Trust me, I know. But you could be hurt, you could be distraught. But one of the things is that you should have more options available to you where you can kind of move on. And what will happen is that Kim, if Kanye wanted his family back, he needed to be able to show her that he can survive without her. Because that would have probably made her be like, wow, he's not tripping, he's able to move on his life without, I miss him. That would have been able to make her look at some of the things in Pete Davidson that's not good. But right now, because Kanye West is acting like such a bitch, she's not able to really look at Pete Davidson as having weaknesses. Because right now, Kanye West is so bad, he don't have no weaknesses. Kanye West is so feminine in his behavior, he don't have any weaknesses. So that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening today. It's so bad. It's so terrible. All right? That's what's going on here. And I want to tell guys is that if you have a girlfriend that's dumped you, if you had a girlfriend that's broken up with you, as much as it hurts, and it does hurt, figure out a way you can get your life back on track. Go to the gym. Find something that you want to do. Maybe you want to go out and date. You gotta do something. But one thing that you can't do is to sweat this chick or to let her know you're thinking about her and harassing her about why she don't want to be with you. It's not gonna work. If she moved on to have a new guy, listen, here's a good thing you can always do. Think about all the problems you had with her. Don't think about all the stuff you missed, like the sex and the sloppy BJs and all that. Bruh. Don't think about that. Think of the time that she really pissed you off and how that guy gets to inherit those problems. You ain't got to deal with her. All right? Think about the things that you really disliked about her. All right? And if the relationship ended on somewhat decent terms, you know that the new guy that she's going to deal with, he's going to end up messing up anyway. You'll always be able to come back. Maybe not now, sometime later. But think about that, guys. Don't push somebody into somebody else's arms because you're weak. Have more respect for yourself than that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first clip at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.